What is going on, guys? One more here bringing us a brand new episode of Washington Station, the best station for Washington Football Nation. Now today we are going to be talking about a preview of the 2021 NFL season, specifically for the Washington football team. Now, I had the pleasure of working for the team for 1 week at training camp in Richmond and got to observe the team and, been keeping up with training camp since they moved back to Ashburn. So let's just go through and let's talk about how I think the season's going to go. Offense. Let's go with offense first. Where are we picking up from last year? Do we keep Taylor Heinicke or do we roll with Ryan Fitzpatrick? If I had to say, I'm guessing Fitzpatrick's going to start, but I would not be surprised to see Heinicke get his playing time. Rivera really likes Heinicke, but Fitzpatrick has been outplaying Heinicke in training camp. But they've been going head-to-head. Heinicke in Richmond was pretty much the first one to come out every single day for the most part. He competed his tail off. He made some pretty plays. But, Ryan Fitzpatrick has more experience, and this team is so young. I think it's important for them to have that veteran leader, especially at quarterback, to just kind of guide them. And Fitzpatrick, he's not the winningest quarterback, not even close, but I think he can guide this team to where we need to go. And if Heinicke comes in, hopefully Fitzpatrick has laid down the roadmap. There's plenty. Rivera's won. Other players on the team have won, but Fitzpatrick, I feel like, can have that roadmap because he's been around the NFL for so long now. With so many teams, so many different systems, so many different coaches, so many different front offices. I think there's just so much wisdom that he brings with them, all trapped in that beard. That's my prediction for the quarterback room. Running back room, we know Gibson going to come out firing, but we also got J.D. McKissick, Jarek Patterson, and Peyton Barber. I expect to see all of them show out a good little bit. But, Gibson's going to be the main guy. J.D. McKissick, I feel, is still going to be the third down back like he was and played an excellent job that way. Antonio Gibson's looking good. That turf toe, that can linger. It has its effects, but it seems like he's playing really good, practicing really good, really light on that foot. I'm excited to see him come back at full strength. And Jared Patterson, the undrafted rookie that everyone loves, he's looking good. He's looking good. And Peyton Barber, just that bull rusher that you know him to be. Now, receiver room. But oh my, this year, we're going to have good receivers get cut, which scares me because I'm a big fan of Antonio Gandy Golden because he goes to Liberty, which is where I go to school. Don't know if he's going to make it. I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, he makes it in some type of capacity. I'll be happy if it's practice squad. But, you got Terry McLaurin. Terry is Terry. My favorite player on the team besides Antonio. Curtis Samuel's going to be good to go by the start of the season. He's really going to produce. Steven Sims has been looking good in training camp. Now, he had a rough season with injuries and drops, and I've been hard on him when talking about him to some people. But you know what? He's looking good. He's been really impressive. So I'm hoping he makes a bounce back because it's going to be between him and Adam Humphries who's going to get that starting slot position. And Adam Humphries has been playing solid football. What you expect Adam Humphries to do is pretty much what he's been doing. Nothing like amazing, nothing bad. It's just Adam Humphries. And we got Cam Sims, the big body receiver. He's still out there making plays. I'm excited to see him come back. He's been around the team for so long, been a fan favorite. So I'm so happy to see him now just finally get his time in the spotlight and get the opportunities to shine and really be the receiver that we all hope for him to be. And he's picked up right where he left off after the 2020 season, making his big plays, going up and getting the ball. And I know a lot of you are like, you're not mentioning that one receiver. And there's plenty of receivers. The rookie Dax Milano I could talk about. There's so many. But I want to talk about this one guy. He's a rookie. Number 2, Deamy Brown. This guy is phenomenal in training camp. This guy has phenomenal tape. I'm excited to see him. He's not going to be a starter. But if we didn't have Terry and Curtis, he dang well could be a starter. Because he is so good. Oh my, he is so good. So, our receiver room is stacked. I think we have some quieter receivers go. But you know what? If that's the case, and I'm glad it's a problem we have to have. Tight ends, Logan Thomas, new extension. He is showing out, picking up right where he left off, which is the important thing. You notice me a lot in this video saying picking up where we left off, which is on a rise to superstardom. And this team is there. They are ready. They are poised. And that's why I say, when I say pick up where they left off, that's the biggest compliment I can give them. Because you could either have a drop-off or pick up where you left off. Because I wouldn't say a rise. I wouldn't say elevate your game in training camp. But either you're going to struggle or you're going to pick up where you left off. And Logan Thomas is just doing that. Sammy Reyes, the rookie, he's looking good. He's big. He's getting used to the American football, but he's doing a great job getting adjusted. And that room's a little crowded there, but I think Sammy Reyes probably has a good chance of making the team. Logan Thomas obviously being the starter. Ricky Seals-Jones, just that mid depth chart guy. He's doing solid at that. But the O-line, we got Eric Flowers back, which is awesome. The starting group can really be interchangeable. We're having a good problem there where we're having people that can be interchanged. The only starters that I can say for sure is Chase Roulier at center and Brandon Sheriff at right guard. Samuel Cosme, you probably heard, and I saw it too, he's been struggling on the line going against Montez and Chase Young and these other guys, but he's picking it up. He's getting better. He's the definition of getting better every day. And he really has. He doesn't have the best technique in football, so he's having to learn how to play with the better technique, which is what training camp is all about for these rookies, is getting them used to the NFL way. The college way don't work. You can't do what you did there and expect to be successful. So he's really having to adapt to a new way of playing, and he seems to be doing a really good job and getting more comfortable as he goes on, and he has the best of the best to go off of to try. And also Sadiq Charles, he's getting beat a lot, but I'm hoping the best for him. He looked really good at LSU, but he was injured all last season. Excited to have him back. Wes Schweitzer's been getting a lot of first team reps, so I wouldn't be surprised if you see him going at left guard. Charles Leno's been pretty alright. Pretty good. Nothing like too special, nothing too crazy, but I expect him to go out and perform. He could very well be the starting left tackle. And he's also has a lot of experience that can bring to the table. The D-line, I even really need to cover the D-line. Chase Young, Tim Settle, Matt Ioannidis, Ron Payne, John Allen, Montez Sweat, James Smith-Williams. I could just go on and on and on about the team. They're picking up exactly where they left off. Matt Ioannidis is back. John Allen just got extended. Deron Payne, Chase Young, Montez Sweat are coming with a vengeance. And they look hungry. And I'm terrified for the other offenses around the world, because that D-line is coming to murder some running backs and some quarterbacks. And I'm all here for it. The linebackers are looking really good with Cole Holcomb and Jamin Davis amongst the others. Looking so good. Jamin Davis has really become the leader of his own, even as a rookie. He's really showing out. John Bostic, being that stout leader the defense needs with some more veteran experience. Cole Holcomb just showing out, being really fiery during camp, really entertaining, keeping everybody up, keeping their spirit up, keeping their energy up, doing such a good job. Cornerbacks, it's something that's really fun to watch because we have Kendall Fuller, William Jackson, Benjamin St. Juste, who Rivera is very high of. When we got to meet Rivera one day, he was talking very highly of Benjamin, and he looks good in training camp, and he's probably going to get a lot of reps at starter, which hopefully, if he plays on the outside some, and William Jackson plays on the outside some, Kendall Fuller will get to play some more slot, which is where he thrives the most, in my opinion. And Jamie Moreland's looking good, so he can play the slot if needed. So Danny Johnson's been getting some first-team reps. They're all looking really good. Greg Stroman's back from injury. He's looking good. Now, another big problem we're having is the safety position. And a big problem in a good way because it's so packed. They've been interchanging out starters because you got Derek Forrest, and you got Landon Collins, Bobby McCain, and Cam Curl. Cam Curl still looks like the best of all of them, in my opinion, but Landon Collins has probably had the best camp of any player this year. He's looking good. He's looking faster. He's looking stronger. He's looking so energized and just ready to go out and produce, which is something he hasn't really done since he came to Washington. So I'm excited for him to really get that opportunity to go out and lay out some people. And I feel like he really needs to put on a show because, he's being threatened. He's going to have to switch positions. And 2, he could get cut next year. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't have a great season because of what we're paying him. And with the other guys we have in the same position, he's expendable. So he really has to show out. Special teams. Hate to see Sunberg go, but we got the cheese man, Cameron Cheeseman, looking good. But yeah, all this to say, this team looks good. Definitely better than last year. And last year, we ride on that high horse and say we're good. We were not good. We came in last. We were the last team in the playoffs. We went sub 500. But we were the best in our division. We got better towards the end of the season. And that team that you saw at the end of the season that gave Tampa Bay the biggest run for their money of the whole playoffs, that's the team that I've been watching. And this is no false hope. This is real. This team is good. They're energized. They are hungry. If you see anything with Rivera in a press conference or when I got to see him in person, he wants this team to win. I don't think there's anyone who wants this team to win more than he does. And I'm so excited to see him go out with a healthy year and really get to coach at full strength. It's amazing to watch what he's had to go through and just to see the fight in him, the adversity he has to go through. But he just is so determined. He's a fighter. He's a warrior. And I'm excited to see him lead this team to another NFC East championship. Now, where does that lead us in the record? I see us being either 10-7 or 11-6. But we got a tough schedule, but we're a tough team. So I kind of lean a little more to the 10-7, but still ending first in the division because these other teams just aren't looking good. But you know what? It's been a couple months since I made a Washington Station episode, so I felt like I needed to come back and really just give my view of where the team's at, which is we are definitely a step up from last season, picking up where we left off on and going only upward on this roadmap. And then we have an exciting season ahead, about to play some fast football. This offense is about to be really good, and I'm excited. So let's get it. Let's go. Washington football season 2021. I'm excited. I hope you are. Comment your thoughts down below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that bell button so you're notified every single time a brand new episode of Washington Station to this channel. As the season's starting, the videos will be returning to some capacity. I don't know if it's going to be the same capacity where it was the only type of video uploaded for a couple months. But you know what? We'll see. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out yet. We'll take it week by week. But that's how the whole NFL goes, week by week. So let's get it. Let's go. Washington football team. We ready for the season? All right. I'm Morris, and I'm out. Peace.